Still paying attention to the indices, just did a retest, so now it's struggling to break it back above that level. I'll still like to see that happen. So obviously, ideally, I'd like to enter a buy setup rather than a sell, but still have to acknowledge that this is clearly a strong resistance level. And every time prices hit this level, it has rejected back down. So do have to keep that in mind. Clearly see that here. So yeah, I'm keeping that in mind, but also keeping in mind the huge levels of traffic to the left as well. And it looks even crazier on the hour time frame. So it's only natural prices, rejecting that level / struggling to break that level at all. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Playmaker way with the playbook, and y'all read the title, how we caught 51,000 pips in 1 day trading US30. All right, we did the same thing yesterday, but I'm dropping a video specifically about this to play today. All right, if this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We live stream Monday through Friday, London session every day. Also, make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free Telegram. I post plays in there, free game all the time. Make sure to check that out. But one thing I want to point out is with this strategy, not only are we able to catch so many pips because we're determining direction prices going for the day. Okay, we're on the daily time frame. We caught the entire daily candlestick up. We entered here, we caught the entire daily candlestick up. And the reason why we're able to do that is a few reasons. One, because we trade off these levels. Now I teach my members and my students how to identify these levels. So you're interested in that, click the links in the description, but I will explain it in this video. So you can clearly see how this level right here is being treated as a strong support level. We can see that right here, strong support, and then also now a strong resistance level. All right, and we can see the same things here. We can see how this is being treated as a resistance level, and now when we go on a smaller time frame, it's going to make more sense. But first, let me explain why I went for buys. Before you enter any trade, you need to be on the bigger time frames. I recommend going on the daily. You can go on the weekly as well, but daily minimum. Daily, then 4 hour. You need to see what's going on those time frames, because when you invest in stock, crypto for the long term, when you go on, the Yahoo stocks or whatever, Coinbase, whatever you use, it's not showing you a 5-minute chart. It's showing you a daily, monthly, or weekly chart, because that's how price moves. Price moves on a day-by-day, week-by-week, month-by-month basis. So if you're going to enter a trade and risk your money in the markets, you need to know what direction price is going in the long term. So we can clearly see that price has been very bullish, made a lower high last week, and they continue to push up this week. So if everything's showing me buys, and I can see we're clearly in the uptrend, I'm only going to look for buys. Now, same thing with the downtrend. If everything's showing me sells, and we're in a downtrend, I'm only going to be looking for sells. So now that I know I'm going to be looking for buys, now I need to figure out where's my ideal entry, and that's where these zones come into play. Now again, let's highlight this one so you know which one I'm talking about. You can clearly see how price is treated as a resistance, then a support level right here, then a resistance level right here. Now when we go on the smaller time frames, these will make a little bit more sense. You're going to be able to see it much more clearly. So let's go ahead and do that. So now you can see those big candlesticks on a smaller time frame, because we're now on the 15. You can see how when price, first let's slow down a little bit. You can clearly see how when price hit this level, it rejected it, the resistance, then it broke above, and you see all these rejection wicks, and now it's respecting that as a support level, right? And we can see when price broke back down, it's rejected it multiple times, showing you these rejection wicks. You don't understand how to read candlesticks? I got a video on my channel. It's literally titled How to Read Candlesticks, less than 8 minutes long. I go through all the candlesticks and what they mean. It's very important that you know how to read candlesticks when you're in a trade. Make sure to check that out. But you can also see here how price is treating this as a support level. All right, so that's why I mark off these zones, because we don't control price. So we need to identify the overall direction on a bigger time frame, and then the best entrances And these are going to be these levels of price where price consistently treats it as a support and resistance level. We can see how price was treating a support and resistance level here, and how price was treating it as a support resistance level here. So as you see in the clip before this one during the live stream, I was just patiently waiting for price to come back above to this level. Once it did, I wanted to make sure it was respecting this as a support level before I enter. You need to wait for multiple candlesticks. You need to wait for the candlesticks to close as well, because it's important to note where the candlestick is going, but it's more important where the candlestick closed. Okay, and I recommend paying attention to 15 and 5 minutes. Once you identify your levels and things like that. If you don't know how to identify your levels, I do have videos about support resistance levels as well on my channel. I'll probably put that in the video somewhere as well. So as price broke above, after I waited for confirmations, it was simple. Now the next step is to know where my SL is going to be, because I know where I want to enter at, which is going to be this level of price right here. Now I need to know where my SL is going to be. So you need to put your SL under the first body of traffic underneath price, so we can clearly see right here. Let's zoom in. Our price is respecting this level, so we have a small little wall here, right? So we put a line right here. So I guarantee if we go to the left, we're going to see price, looky here, respect this level as well. So not a coincidence. So now that's where we want to put a stop loss, but we don't want to put a stop loss right there. We want to give price a little wiggle room, because again, like I said before, candlesticks can go somewhere. Like candlestick was above here, but then it rejected and closed under here. So we want to give price a little bit of wiggle room, because you know spikes do happen. So that's why it's spaced out a little bit. Now we need to know where our ultimate TP is going to be, aka the next strong level of price, where price is constantly rejecting or respecting, which is this daily zone. Look right here. Once price hit this level, what happened? Harsh rejection down. Look at this, getting treated as support resistance over here. This was 2 months ago, August 2022. Another harsh rejection down, another harsh rejection down when price hit this level. So, okay, and this was in June. So this is why we trade off these levels. So again, it's not going to be guaranteed to hit all the way here, which is why you always need to monitor your trade, take partials with SL and profit, whatever the case may be. But enjoy this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down any questions, comments, concerns, or video suggestions. Make sure to click that first link, join Telegram. If you're interested in getting notified every time I personally enter a trade, click that first link in the description. I also do one-on-one mentorships. Check that out, and I'll see you on the next video.